Hey guys, Liana here. Welcome to my channel. And today I thought I'd do a what's in my toddler diaper bag or what's in my diaper bag for a toddler. Now, I can tell you right now that the diaper bag is pretty much the same as when he was a newborn. Obviously missing things like bottles or formula or whatever you do for your feeding. So I just wanted to let you guys know that one. So if that way, if you're watching this video and you go, well, my baby is only 2 months old, you still can probably find some good ideas in here. Before I get into it, I just want to remind you to click the little subscribe button down below and give it a thumbs up and leave a comment with your favorite item from your diaper bag because I love seeing what everybody else has in their bag. Okay, so let's get to it. Here's my diaper bag. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of the pockets. The front has an extra zippered pocket. It's got this. It's got the side pockets, and it's got this little extra back one here. I can show you the inside of it when I've unloaded it, but I kind of just showing you like what's in it. I'm actually really excited about this one. First one, obviously, diapers. You gotta have diapers. These ones, if you're wondering, are Hello Bello, and this is not my favorite print, but they were out of stock on the ones that I wanted, so. And yes, I do cloth diaper, which I have a whole bunch of cloth diaper videos. Put some in the comments, or I'll drop one in the eye. But when we go out, I do disposables, and at night I do disposables, just because it's easier. When I'm out and about, I like using disposables because then I don't have to carry the clean ones and the dirty ones with me. I can just have to carry clean ones. But I have used cloth when we gone out before, and it's not that much more difficult by any means, but if you have the means to do it. Something else I always have is a bib. Now these are my favorite bibs. I do have backup bibs in here too, which I'm sure I'll show you. But I like these ones. They're the rubber, and they've got the little pocket tray holder thing there because my son drops a lot of food and they all get caught there. And I like that they are vinyl because then I don't have to throw them in the wash. I can just hand wash these. Here's a hack for you. If your child is still in a high chair, get the little mini like command hooks, the little ones with just like a little metal tip, put one in the back of the high chair, and then you can just hang these suckers back there. That way you're not searching the house for them. I also have a little shout wipes here because you never know when you're gonna need these. I also have some little travel tissues. This just happens to be in a little Mickey Mouse container, but as you can see, they're just little tissues because you never know when you need tissues. And it also has a little thing to where if you want to wrap it around like I guess like your stroller handle or whatever, you can. Plus, this one with the character print on it doubles up because I remember being in, I think, a doctor's appointment for myself, but I had to have my son with me. But I pulled this out while we were waiting, and my son was probably a few months old, maybe 6 months, maybe younger. I honestly can't recall, but he enjoyed the heck out of all the little Mickey prints. So these can also double as a little distractor toy. We live in Florida, and my son takes after me in the sense that he runs warm. My husband runs warm too, but I also run warm, and especially at night, like I sweat. So if we're at a spot where we need extra air, I have a little like handheld fan, which I know doesn't do much, but it helps. So I definitely keep one of these in there, and this is the one with the foam blade, so if they touch it, it's not gonna like, it's not gonna do anything. And then I said, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I had these in here. We went to Mellow Mushroom and I had taken some crayons. I had no idea these were even in there. So that's cool. I have a little zippered pouch here. This is just my Stormtrooper one that my friend Sabrina over at SoFlo made, which I will link her shop down below. She has a zillion little prints, and look at how cute that is. It's double layered. This is high quality stuff, guys. In a little baggie, I always kind of keep toys. Now, little toys like he's got a little Cookie Monster in here. He's got his little Olaf that he loves, like Hey, he's into Disney characters, and a couple of little dinosaurs here, which I absolutely love these guys because they're so sturdy. Oh, I love them so much. I'm a dinosaur kid. So I've got a few little toys that I just kind of keep in a little zippered pouch. Now he's at that age where sometimes I'll just hand him the pouch in the back seat, but you have to be careful because if your car's kind of dirty, they'll throw them on the floor. Depends on how you feel about germs, I guess. But yeah, so I always keep them in here. Now, when he was younger, if you have babies that you're going, hey, that's nice, but my kid is not at the age for toys, my son used to use the little fruit chewies, like so like the grapes, the banana, the strawberry, that kind of stuff. He didn't like pacifiers or dummies, whatever you call them. So I would keep a bunch of those in here with the little pacifier straps attached to them, and so I could like hook them to his car seat or hook them to his stroller and give them to him. Sorry guys, wrong pipe. Nothing like dying on camera, huh? So I would put those in a little baggie too, because that way they're just easy to access, and if you need to just pull it out and set it on a table, like the toys are still clean. I have one of these snack cups. Now you put the little Cheerios or snacks or whatever you have in there, and then they put their hand in here and pull them out, and they're supposedly not supposed to go on the floor, but if you're like my son and tries to pull all of them out at the same time, sometimes they still end up that way. Another little mom hack here is attached to this. So you'll see I have this long lanyard because he tends to, like, if he's holding it in, I don't really let him eat in the car because it's a choking hazard, and also I don't want the crumbs everywhere, and we don't really go anywhere anyway. But if he's in like his stroller or in the shopping cart, like, because I have one of the little covers, and if he's in the shopping cart, sometimes he just, instead of putting it next to him, so this way I can kind of wrap it around something like the stroller or what have you, and so if he knocks it over the side, it's still hung. So that's a mom hack, because I'm sure you guys all have a lanyard sitting somewhere. And those other ones are great, that are like the rubber ones that go around cups and this kind of stuff too. So if you would rather buy something, you can do that too. This is another one of my little bags. Again, my friend Sabrina over at SoFlo made this. It's actually Harry Potter. I don't know if you can see all the little Harry Potter stuff. And inside, this is all just my stuff. So it's got, like, I have my little, like, a flash drive in here that's in a little Ziploc bag, because I know you guys are gonna be like, why do you have a flash drive in there? Like, that's weird to carry a flash. I've used it. Believe it or not, there's been several times where I've used a flash drive, and it just got a couple of little odds and ends in there, so that's just where I put that. These are going to become irrelevant here in a minute, but I do have a pack of disposable adhesive placemats. This is just the Walmart brand. A bunch of places make them. I feel like he kind of more just rips these off than anything, but they've got fun little prints on, and I keep forgetting that I have some left in here, and I'd rather try to get rid of these, but there's a reason why I keep forgetting, and I will show that to you in here in a second. They're great because at restaurants and stuff, you know, you want to keep something down. Might be something nice to have, especially maybe if you're going to travel, going on like an airplane or a train or something like that. These might be handy to have rather than carrying a whole thing with you, because these are just tossable. I have a little thing of peanut butter, which sounds silly, but that's like one of my son's favorite snacks is peanut butter. But I keep the little Jif to go, the little peanut butter to go things in there, because you never know when you're out and about. I always overbring snacks when I pack him snacks. This is the reason why I always forget about the disposable placemats, is because I have a real placemat. Now let me open this for you. This is our silicone mat. As you can see, it's silicone. It's got suction cups on the back, and it sticks to most surfaces. There are some like wood surfaces where it's uneven like that it does not stick to, but most of the time it sticks. And it's got already a built-in, as you can see, it's built in a little plate bowl thing, so that way I can put stuff in the compartments, or I put it sometimes along the edge depending on how high the table is. But I've gotten so many compliments on this. I will put it in the description box below. Anything you hear that I can see here that I can find online or on Amazon, I will link down below, because I know not everybody's wanting to go out to the store necessarily, and this I did get on Amazon. So another thing I have is a lotion. Now this is nondescript bottle, because I fill the little silicone bottles myself. So if you have kids who maybe need to have lotion every time they have their diaper changed, not diaper cream, because my son's never had a diaper rash before. Yeah, you heard me right. Son's never had a diaper rash before, and I will link my video on that down below, or put it in the eye. But he does have little eczema patches every now and again, and so I try to keep up with it. Sometimes I lax back, and then I regret it. This is going to be a fun story. So I have cleansing wipes in here, right? These just happen to be the Clorox disinfecting to-go wipes. You can have whichever kind of wipe you want in here. Do make sure these are separate from your baby wipes. Baby wipes do not disinfect. Let me say that again. Baby wipes do not disinfect, because I know that when all of this quarantine stuff was going down, people were like, oh, they're out of Clorox wipes. Oh, well, we'll just go buy baby wipes. They're not for disinfecting. They're just for cleaning. Cleaning and disinfecting are two different things. They're just for cleaning butts. So you don't wipe your baby's butt with bleach. I have these little kind of wipes. You could also make your own, or you could even make your own spray. You know, just put like a little bit of your favorite cleaning spray in like a little travel spray bottle, and use like the restaurant napkins. But I would always, always, always wipe down the table and the high chairs anywhere we went. And I don't mean just the top of the table. I'd get along the sides and underneath, anywhere where my son might touch, and the high chairs. Even if you're like, well, the restaurant has to clean that. I worked in restaurants. I worked in country clubs. Yeah, I'm wiping them down myself, because they use the same rag that they're wiping everybody else's stuff off with, and I'm just that person. Before March, before all this quarantine stuff happened, and we would be out and I would pull out my wipes and start wiping everything down, I'd get one of two reactions. One of people going, that's a really good idea. I wish I'd have thought about that, or I wish they'd had something like that when my kids were kids. And like I had a couple of friends that when we'd go out, she'd go, oh, can you wipe down my stuff for my kid too? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. Or I'd get the other reaction of the, look at this crazy mom over here. What an OCD mom. She's overprotective. She's not letting her kids get exposed to germs. That's not it at all. My kid is totally fine with being exposed to the appropriate germs. I always wipe things down. And what I think is funny is those same people that criticize me are now the people towards the end of March, when things were still open. Of course, we weren't even out at the end of March, but I should say right before we started quarantining ourselves, people were like, oh my God, where'd you get those wipes? Can I have one? Like, and they're trying to, like, you see everybody trying to wipe stuff down or spray it down with sanitizer. I'm like, y'all were the ones that were telling me I was crazy. You know, I've been OCD for a while. Y'all are just finally catching up to me. So another thing I have is a wet bag, and inside here are his like changes of clothes and stuff. Inside this wet bag, which I love. It's Harry Potter. Like, how cute is that? I got it on Wish, but they don't even sell it anymore. So if you don't know what Wish is or you haven't signed up for it, I do have my affiliate link down below for Wish, but I'm pretty sure I've not seen this Harry Potter print. I have the matching diaper too. But inside I have a secondary wet bag that's a little bit smaller. So like if he pees in his clothes or whatever, I've got a wet bag. I've got an extra little, it's a receiving blanket, but you never know. I actually threw this down because he's a little long for his changing pad. So I actually threw this down for under his head the other day. And I've got things like change of clothes. So I got a little onesie and shorts. I also have a spare shirt for myself because I can't tell you how many times I've been out and been peed on or even dropped food on myself or had my son drop food on me. And then I had nothing to change into. I forgot this actually fell out of one of my pockets. It's a little Walmart bag. And you're probably going, how the did you get that folded into that little thing? And I'll have to do a little tutorial on some organizational things that I do. It's actually very easy. Maybe I'll do an Instagram live about this because I don't know if it merits a full vlog. So I keep several of these little bags in there. So when I do diaper changes, I can just throw the diapers and the wipes right in one of these. Now I do have a little, this is actually a car seat cover. So when the infant car seats have like that arm above it, this has the little straps that can strap to it so you can have it like covering the car seat, and it's thicker and it's a little narwhal. So here's this, the car seat, the shopping cart thing I have is the same print. I keep it in here because I've used it for a blanket. I've used it for covering my son's head when it was raining. I've used it so many different little versatile ways. So I always just kind of try to keep like a little blanket or something in there at all times because you never know when you're going to need something. In this little bag here is, and this is the cutest little bag. I got it on Amazon. It's actually got double zippers, which is perfect because inside reusable straws. In Florida, we don't have any of the laws like in Seattle where they've banned straws or anything like that. I just like bringing my own. I'd rather leave them there for the people who actually need them because there are people with disabilities who need those kind of plastic straws. I like having my own straws because sometimes they give you straws and they're open and it's like, and so I've been places before where they're out of straws or they're trying to be proactive with the environment and they give you those paper straws that feels like it's just a race against time until like, everything just melts in your mouth. And then I have one of these guys, which actually I will unroll for you. This was from the Target Dollar Spot last year. It was during their like RV camping thing. So they're actually like napkins, but inside holds silverware. It's got little pockets and stuff. And I've got my son a set of silverware here and I've got my own knife, fork, and spoon. You can buy sets online in their own fancy zippered container. Now on the side pockets, I do carry my son's shoes in a little Walmart bag because shoes are dirty and I don't put the shoes on him before he gets in the car because he will just take the shoes off and like lick them and do all that kind of stuff. And like I said, there's a line that I draw and licking your shoes is one of them. I just put my son's little shoes in like a little bag just to protect the rest of the bag from it. But look at how cute his little shoes are. They're Cookie Mom. I love these shoes. That way too, if like your kid's out at a park and they run through the mud or they get them all nasty, you're not like having to put them on the floor of your car or be like, where the heck do I put these things? Because you have a little bag. On the side of the diaper bag, I have his wipes. This is a reusable vinyl wipe thing. So I just, and it's Disney. See the little Mickeys? So I just reuse it and put the wipes in there. And next to it, I just have like a little travel umbrella just in case. So I've got like all these little bags here. So I have like my diapers here and all the other kind of little stuff in there. And then down in here, there's actually another bag. There's actually like another pouch down here that I didn't even realize. But then I've got like pockets along the side here where I keep all the stuff. And then in the back here, 2 reusable bags. So like the reusable canvas grocery bags, I have them in here. The diaper changing pad that came with the bag, which you guys know what a pad looks like. A little Ziploc bag full of napkins, because you never know when you're gonna need a napkin. So also in the side pocket, I always have water for him, and then I have extra water. This is a little stainless steel one. I think I got it at the Target Dollar Spot like probably before he was born, or maybe like right when he was born. And then I always have some other kind of bottle. These actually are the Pura Kiki bottles. You can get regular things like if you're feeding an infant. These are double wall insulated and the tops actually convert to like straws. I think they have a sippy cup too. They have straws and they have like the sport flip top ones. So while you're paying $20 for a bottle, it can grow with your child because this holds like 9 ounces, maybe borderline 10. So it would be perfect for them to bring to like kindergarten or daycare or whatever. The only thing I don't like is the covers that I have for it right now. I've got a straw on it. Totally found hand sanitizer that I had no clue was even there. I have a pen which used to hang from the backpack. I do have a carbiner on here just because sometimes I hook the bag of shoes out to the front, or you never know if you're just gonna wanna like hook a little bag. So I always have a carbiner on there. In this little pocket here, it does not have the little bottle slots. Inside here, this is going to be an adventure because I haven't been in here in a while. And I've got my little wristlet here. It's got like membership cards and cards that I don't really like use all that often. I didn't even know Apparently I have a pair of headphones in here. Had no clue because I have like 48 pairs of headphones. So I have a little tin here. Actually, these are mints. They used to be mints in here from Freddie Harbor, and I kept the tin because I love my worker whales. But inside, I, repurposed this for, like, I have little hair ties and clips and stuff like that. So I definitely keep those with me. I actually have a portable phone charger, which I should probably recharge. This is actually a solar one, which is really cool. It's got the little hook. It does have a compass on there, if that's something you need. And a flashlight. You can plug 2 devices into it at the same time. If you're wondering about the diaper bag itself, like, oh, where did you get that? I'm assuming it's from Amazon. It actually was a surprise gift from 3 team members when I worked in the school district. It just showed up at my door and I was like, oh my gosh. It's so funny because I've had it since I was pregnant, about 2 years now. I was like, what are these little straps in the back for? Like, I could not figure it out until I was watching somebody else's video and they were like, doop, doop, doop. And then they unhooked it and hooked it right onto the stroller handle. So if you're like, what are these even for? I'm gonna help you out right now. These can hook on the stroller, like the handle. I had no clue. On the back here, there's this little pocket. So in here, I basically just have anything kind of flat. I have moist towelettes, because you never know when you're gonna need those. Wet wipes like that. I have a little extra boogie wipe. I just have like little band-aids in there. That's what's in my diaper bag for toddler, or what's in my toddler's diaper bag. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click the little notification bell so you know every time I upload new videos, which is every Tuesday and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All my social media is down below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.